Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis and Arundel County and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Wednesday, March 2nd, 2022. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief. I hope you indulged in Mardi Gras yesterday as we enter Lent. Not sure what I claim I am giving up for Lent just yet, but let me get back to you on that one in a little bit. For me, Lent tends to be a little bit like my New Year's resolution, where the mind is strong, but the body is weak. All right, let's get right into today's news, shall we? Tonight at 6 p.m. at Lawyers Mall in the shadow of the State House, Governor Hogan and Lieutenant Governor Rutherford will lead a solidarity vigil for Ukraine to offer Marylanders an opportunity to show support of the Ukrainian people as they fight for their country and lives. You want to expect heavy traffic downtown and parking to be very tight. If you are attending, you may want to consider parking at the Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium and taking a shuttle or walking. It's actually not that bad of a walk. The Arundel County Police are investigating a shooting that sent a Millersville man to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. It happened very early yesterday morning, and the man was walking to his car in the 500 block of Carn Road and noticed two people in it. When he confronted them, they exited the vehicle and fled on foot. The victim started to chase them when one of the suspects turned and fired several shots, injuring the man and damaging the car. Suspect descriptions: black males, 18 to 25 years old, wearing dark clothing. One of them was said to be between 5'8" and 5'10". That's pretty specific if you ask me. If anyone has any info, 410-222-6145. And an update to the case in Brooklyn Park where a Millersville teen was discovered behind a funeral home with evident trauma. We had learned that it was a shooting, and the Office of the Chief Medical Examiner has determined that the cause of death to be multiple gunshot wounds, and the manner being homicide. This is the first homicide of the year for Arundel County Police Department. This weekend really kicks off St. Patrick's Day with the Shamrock Stroll on Saturday, and we did send out an email on that yesterday, so you want to make sure you get your tickets in advance. Then you've got the Hoolie on Saturday night and the parade on Sunday at 1 p.m., followed by Shamrock the Dock that gets underway at about 3 p.m. But our three favorite Irish joints are turning St. Paddy's Day into St. Paddy's Month. They have a few years to make up for because they were shut down just before St. Patrick's Day in 2020, and then 2021 was very, very limited. So you do want to check out eyeonannapolis.net for a list of all they have going on at Galway Bay, Brian Boru, and Killarney House. Live music, Guinness nights, VIP nights, Irish dancers, and of course, they've got the big day on the 17th. There's a bill working its way through the legislature that will prevent auto insurers from using a credit score to set a premium. While this is probably more of a word correction, it's kind of an interesting one to me. Currently, they cannot use a credit score to determine if a policy will be issued, but they can use it to determine the premium. This bill prevents that. My guess is that to get business, some slimy insurers took some higher-risk people and then jacked up the premiums once they were hooked. Ooh, did my disdain for insurance companies just come out there? I saw a tweet yesterday from the Baltimore Business Journal. GameOn Bar plus Arcade will be opening on March 19th in Annapolis with what the venue says are, quote, cold-ass beers. This is in the Old Chesapeake Brewing Company next to the Graduate Hotel, and it will feature retro games, drinks, and some food. Now, because the building does not have a proper kitchen, it will be limited to handheld options like Pop-Tarts and Frito pies served out of a fake food truck in the space. The company is also planning to open similar venues in Fells Point in Baltimore and Frederick. Might be a cool, fun place to hang. Fingers crossed. Nothing seems to have worked in that space since the purple tooth left. We are rolling on the local business spotlights, but please keep the suggestions coming. Send them to info@eyeonannapolis.net or DM me on Twitter. Up Saturday, a new dermatology practice in town, Current Dermatology and Cosmetic Center, and next weekend, Fence and Deck Connection. All right, that's it for the news, but first a quick thank you to our sponsors for today's Daily News Brief: Solar Energy Services, the Kristi Neidhardt Team of Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster Company, Rehab to Perform, and Alpha Engineering. Okay, so now hang tight. George Young from DCMDVA Weather is standing by with your locally forecast weather report. And because it is Wednesday, we have Bridget, also known as Beeper Buzz, with all of your music news in Annapolis After Dark. All of that in just a bit.
Another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt of the Kristi Neidhardt Team from Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster company.
Cleaning your house out to sell it in the near future or next year? I think Rob Tim is the best tagline at the end of his shows when he says,
"Do good deeds."
Rob, we're taking you up on it. Hi, I'm Kristi Neidhardt. If spring fever has turned into spring cleaning, don't worry. We've got you covered. On Saturday, March 19th, we are hosting a free spring cleanup event for WRNR listeners at Northrop Realty on Bestgate Road. Bring up to 4 boxes of paper to shred, along with donations for the SPCA of old towels, bedding, and pet supplies. Plus, we are collecting used books for International Goodwill. Stop by and say hi and get to know us. We want to get to know you. Join us at our spring cleaning event on Saturday, March 19th, 9 a.m. to noon at our Northrop Realty office at 900 Bestgate Road in Annapolis. See you there.
That's another moving moment with Kristi Neidhardt of Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster company. To get in touch, call 410-599-1370 or visit kn-team.com.
Are you an active adult or competitive athlete dealing with an injury keeping you from being at your best? Then Rehab to Perform is here to get you back to your full potential. R2P is a unique fitness-focused physical therapy company with 4 locations in Maryland. More like a training room and a personal training studio than a medical facility. R2P offers physical therapy for lower back pain, overuse injuries, post-surgery, muscle pulls, chronic pain, and more. R2P also offers rehabilitation for concussions and mild traumatic brain injuries. To learn more, visit rehabtoperform.com.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA Weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA Weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Wednesday, March 2nd. Yesterday brought a nice start to March and meteorological spring for the Annapolis region, and it should stay fairly sunny and dry through Friday, ahead of some clouds and possible showers, maybe this weekend on Sunday. Look for sunny highs today around 60 degrees with more sun tomorrow, but it will be cooler with highs in the lower 50s and breezy out, with Friday then bringing colder temps in the mid-40s or so, despite plenty of additional sunshine, with clouds in the mid-50s on Saturday, ahead of some scattered light rain showers on Sunday, but warmer, with highs 65 to 70 degrees, with the early expectation for Monday to maybe be that much warmer, with temps 70 to 75 for PM highs. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe, and be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter for regular updates each day, as well as through our website at dcmdvaweather.info. And definitely download our DCMDVA Weather app on all of your devices from either the Apple or Google App Stores, so you can always stay weather informed.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Have you been looking for ways to save money recently? Maybe you should consider solar energy for your home. Or are you waiting for the technology to get cheaper? If so, how long are you going to wait? Today's solar costs less than 20% of what it cost 10 years ago. But while solar prices have declined every year, so have the financial incentives. Bottom line, if you wait for cheaper solar, you're also waiting for lower incentives. Take my home, for example. My solar system was installed in 2010, and it's been paid off for almost 5 years, and I no longer have to buy any electricity for another 15 to 20 years. If I waited for cheaper solar, I'd still be paying an electric bill. At Solar Energy Services, we have thousands of satisfied customers who are sure glad they didn't wait. So what are you waiting for? Sunshine's a wasted. Call us today for a free solar design at 410-923-6090 or on the web at solarsaves.net.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
The music scene in Anne Arundel County is popping, and sometimes it's hard to sort through it all. From blues to pop, from funk to ska, Beeper Buzz has it all covered for you in this week's Annapolis After Dark.
Good morning, Annapolis, and welcome to Annapolis After Dark. Is March rolling in like a lion or a lamb? From the looks of my schedule for the next 2 weeks, I'm saying no lambs about it. The music is roaring in. Here are my music highlights for Wednesday, March 2nd through Sunday, March 6th. Go to the socials, for Annapolis Streaming and Beeper Buzz, and also both websites for the full schedule with all of the updates as they happen, AnnapolisStreaming.com and BeeperBuzz.com. Live music for tonight, Wednesday. Lost and Found Trio Band are back at Twain's Tavern for Wednesday Wine Night. For those who remember, this spot was the old Bamboo Bernie's. Also on Wednesday, Bridget, no, not me, but Bridget Michaels and Dawn from Guava Jelly will be at Pirates Cove. Ryan Cozell is back at Middleton Tavern for his Wednesday night residency. Thursday, Get to the Point for Dan Haas. Slim Eddie is bringing the rock music down from Baltimore to Dark Horse on the Neck. Brant Austin Dunn will be at O'Lawlins in Arnold. This sounds like a great plan to kick off the Irish in Annapolis weekend. If you didn't know, I have always had a section in my daily schedule called Other Things to Do. It lists open mics, music bingo, karaoke, and the Ram's Head beer release parties. This is the first Thursday of the month, so we have a beer release at all Ram's Head locations. This month, it's Grapevine. Pete Best will be up at Killarney House in Davidsonville. Weekend music. There's a big change at Middleton Tavern starting this weekend. The piano bar is back open on Saturday nights, so Donald Wolcott will not be playing there downstairs on Friday nights, but instead now will be upstairs on Saturday nights. But wait, that isn't all. Michael McHenry Tribe will be downstairs at Middleton Tavern this Saturday. This Saturday is also the 8th annual Shamrock Stroll. Our favorite piper, Hal the Piper, is kicking it off, and Michael O.K. will be going into full Irish mode to end it on Saturday night at Stan and Joe's. They go by many names, or have been called many names, but Nate and Jim Acoustic Duo will also be playing there on Saturday night to rock the night out to the end. Outside of Annapolis, George Evans will be playing Severna Park Tap House on Saturday afternoon. And then check out the Loose Cannons at Killarney House. These guys are one of my personal favorites. Stefan here will be at Blackwall Hitch. Scott Voorhees will be at Gina's Cantina. And it will be a Latin night at Senor's Chili in Arnold with music by Natalia Zerga. And both weekend nights with DJ Draco at O'Brien's, who will also be streaming live on his Twitch account. Sunday Fun Day, here we go. This Sunday is like no other Sunday in Annapolis. It's the one Sunday every year where the Irish in Annapolis, or wannabe Irish, gather for the biggest Annapolis parade. This year is back, and everyone is ready to kick it off full steam. We're Not Handsome, Dublin 5, the Chesapeake Caledonian Pipes and Drums, and the Hunt School of Irish Dance will all be performing at Shamrock the Dock, which is a free festival on City Dock after the parade. In Market Space, Dave DiPietro and Greg Viola of Mad Planet Band will be performing in Market Space at Federal House. And you can end the night with DJ Crawdads at Tsunami. Remember, these are just the highlights. Find the full schedule of music for all of Annapolis and the surrounding areas on the Annapolis Streaming Facebook event and on the websites AnnapolisStreaming.com and BeeperBuzz.com, spelled BeeperBuzz. Music and event season are back. See you out there.
The benefits of a good night's sleep are well documented. Sleeping well prevents weight gain, improves concentration and creativity, and boosts the immune system. So, what keeps you up at night? If you run a business, then the security of your computer network may be one of those things. Threats like ransomware and phishing are becoming increasingly sophisticated and pose a real risk to any business. Don't let these cyber threats keep you up at night. At Alpha, they've been helping their customers sleep better for over 30 years by monitoring in real time and hardening network defenses. And for those irritating IT issues that arise every day, Alpha's just a phone call away, helping your business run smoothly and helping you sleep better, knowing Alpha is on guard. Give Alpha a call to see if they can ease your worries and help you get the rest you deserve. Find them at alphagetsit.com.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.